morning and welcome to another Malkat gin review. And tonight is our salute to Captain Slow. For those of you who don't know the reference, Captain Slow was one of the nicknames of James May when he was a presenter on Top Gear, along with Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond. If you were not a car aficionado, never watched Top Gear, he was also presenter of James May's Toy Story. My favourite being the life-sized FX Spitfire, but he also made
a Lego house.
Life-sized Lego house.
Yeah.
And the world's longest electric train set. Oh, the other one would be Oz and James' Wine Adventures. And who doesn't like a wine adventure? So James, being a celebrity, had the idea of making a gin, as they all seem to do. But, unlike a lot of them, did not outsource it. Came up with the idea himself. Decided he wanted to pair the traditionally typical English parsnip with Asian flavours. And so he teamed up with a guy by the name of Hugh Anderson, who is a gin maker with Downton Distilleries, I believe it is, and came up with James Gin. And it's James Gin, it's not James's Gin, no apostrophe.
It's like, but you shouldn't have to spell that out.
I know. It is. But let's remember, people are stupid. James Gin, and they started with the Asian Parsnip Gin. And before anyone gets their phone out and starts Googling, there is no such thing as an Asian parsnip. It is an Asian parsnip gin. Anyway.
Full disclosure, we're 2 beers in.
Yeah. So that was the start. And we decided, hell, why not? Let's get them all. We've got their Asian Parsnip Navy Strength, London Drizzle. Anyone's ever been to England, that's quite a good description. And their American Mustard. Check out the website for these guys because the humour, like the gin, is quite dry. A
little trick for Kiwis. I thought, oh wow, this worked out to be about $300 to import 4 gins, and I thought, well, that was quite good. And then I got here and I got a message from FedEx and the bill for the duty, so that was about another $130. So I've got 4 gins for 430 New Zealand dollars that are English but came here from Germany. These are all 40% except for the Navy Strength, which is 57%. What I did notice though on the bottles is that these two, which are both 40%, say that they are 28 UK units. These two say, and they're exactly the same size, so volume of alcohol. And this one is the Navy Strength, so it's 57% ABV. Mm-hmm. And this one is 40% ABV. These both say they are 40 UK units. So I'm wondering if that's a slight mistake. Either there's a mistake in what units are, or in between batches, UK's changed what a unit size is, which I doubt. Yeah. Or these are not, they are not meant to be a measure of alcohol, so you can't judge that as in how many you should be having before you get on the road, which in New Zealand is bugger all. Hence the fact we're drinking at home. Yeah, I think there's a mistake on the labelling, and I'm such a geek about it.
Okay. So the only thing that I noted about the gins is, if we look at the American Mustard, it's slightly yellow in colour.
Healthy-ish urine.
Which means that something's been added to it after distillation. And I'm assuming based on the colour, probably the mustard seed.
Do we want to start? We'll start that in.
Yeah,
Shall I talk about what's in this one?
Absolutely.
In the Asian parsnip, which is not an Asian parsnip.
It is an Asian parsnip gin.
Has parsnip, ginger, caraway seed, Cuba
berries.
Cuba pepper,
Yeah.
fenugreek, cardamom, grains of paradise, licorice root, sweet orange, juniper, of course, angelica root, and coriander seed. It's kind of funny they put the juniper like just sort of hidden amongst there. So it'll be interesting to see what the balance is.
One more thing about the gins is I've noted that sort of the base botanicals across the four is quite standard. So what I'm guessing is they've made a reasonably standard London Dry and then used that as the base and then added to it and added different things to create each one. I'm kind of interested by parsnips because parsnips were never my favourite vegetable as a kid. Sunday roast, and I always kind of looked at them like it's like a carrot with colour washed out and they wash the flavour out at the same time.
I've got a new respect for a parsnip as I've got older and my my taste palette has changed. But I like a good caramelised parsnip, you know, with a bit of balsamic vinegar. Who doesn't like a good balsamic drizzle?
Traditionally they were used as a sweetener way back before, you know, the West Indies were discovered and sugar became a thing. Apparently parsnips were used as a tribute from Germany to Rome, but apparently you can't use parsnips to buy the gin.
Were parsnips the thing they used in Blackadder when they said it's a parsnip shaped like a thingy?
No, it was turnip.
Oh, turnip, okay.
It was turnip shaped a bit like a thingy.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, enough talking. More
drinking.
More drinking. So, right off the nose, it's kind of... I'm getting the juniper. It's dry gin, but there's a sweetness to it. So I'm guessing that's the parsnip. A little bit of ginger maybe. A little bit zingy. That's possibly the ginger. Yeah, it's quite sweet.
Yeah, that's quite sweet.
Mm.
And then the pepper gets you in all the peppery tongue bits.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
So, yeah, kind of a twist on a London Dry, really.
I liked it.
So, gin and tonic time. It's a pretty tangy, slightly sweet G&T. You seem perplexed.
To me, it doesn't even really taste like a G&T. It tastes tonic. I taste other things. I don't taste juniper.
Have I not?
But it's quite nice.
It is quite nice.
It's very summery. I like it. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what
the semen thing. I mean the navy.
So let's see what happens when you crank the alcohol content up on it. So the nose is quite similar. It's just, I think, stronger.
Stronger, and it will have.
Wow.
It appears to have the same, and as it should do, the same flavour. I'm a bit worried now.
Yeah, it's got the same flavour profile, but bit of a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, it's more boozy.
Yeah, a lot more boozy. Not a real alcohol burn. It's just strong. There was a little bit of a surprise.
I feel like that's making something strong for the sake of making it strong. Some people like their booze strong. But
Well, yeah.
it might be quite good in a martini though, was it?
As a G&T, I think I prefer the navy strength. It's quite tangy.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I like that as a G&T.
Yeah, it's quite tangy.
Yeah, it's less sweet. More
Yeah.
just flavour, less sugar.
Tangy.
Tasting. Yeah. Tang. English drizzle. Let's talk about
London Drizzle.
London Drizzle. Let's talk about botanicals.
Yeah.
Juniper, coriander seeds, angelica root, licorice root, orange peel, cuba pepper, rosemary, caraway seed, ginger, bay, like the leaf, lovage, beetroot, and salt. Oh, interesting.
So there's a few things in there that I don't think I've ever seen in a gin before. Lovage, I'd heard of it, but I had to look up what it was.
Is it perhaps quite an English herb?
Yeah, I think so. Apparently tastes like celery. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, if there was something I hate more than parsnip, it was celery. And with a slight aniseed, apparently.
I knew a guy who used to be a market gardener, and he told me that the one thing that gets sprayed the most in market gardens is celery. People eat it like, oh, it's so healthy. It's like eating stringy, frickin' tasteless and pretending it's healthy, and then it's sprayed to hell.
So there is, and it's probably apocryphal, but there's
what?
Apocryphal.
What is it?
Apocryphal means something that is likely untrue, but has been accepted as truth due to its popularity. There's a story that goes that celery takes more effort to eat than the calories you consume from eating it. Salt's interesting, although we've had a few gins that have like kelp or seaweed or...
Well, kelp is a seaweed, basically.
I know, yeah. Or oyster.
Mm.
So we've had
salty
saline gins before. They're quite interesting.
Yeah, I like them. So it can be
beetroot. For me, beetroot's the interesting one because
Yeah.
that's going to give you sweetness, possibly berry flavours.
Yeah, so we're looking for lovage and beetroot. These are the two we've not had before.
Oh, talk about berry flavours. Right off the nose, I'm getting a hit of berry, and the way I describe this, I've when I've had gins that have got pahudakawa in them, that's the nose I'm getting. It is a hit of berry. I'm gonna be interested to see what it tastes like.
Berry.
It's not the Great British Bake Off.
You got the
Oh, I like that. It's quite different. I can almost drink that straight, I think.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Oh my god, I use the word that you use in every bloody...
I know, and I've been working so hard not to use it. Interesting. That's
I could just be like Rachel Hunter and go, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Amazeballs.
Oh, she doesn't say amazeballs.
I know. Oh, I like that. That's got a real sweet profile.
Because that, to me, straight, was not sweet.
But in the G&T, absolutely.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, that is.
Which is interesting.
It is.
Oh.
You've done it again.
Do I like it as a G&T?
Well, I do.
Yeah. Which I normally hate the sweet ones. Like, if you're overly sweet, it's...
That'd be quite good as a gin sour. I actually think I prefer the London Drizzle over the Asian Parsnip. Here's the challenge, James May, if you ever happen to see this. Sorrel.
Oh.
Try sorrel in a gin.
I've never had sorrel, I don't think, unless I've had it at a restaurant and forgotten. It might have been a degustation. But they're quite good because we always do the wine match. But
I think it's...
I've never had sorrel.
I think it's kind of
that I remember.
Underrated, overlooked plant.
Yeah, sorrel.
Sorrel. There you go.
The herb you never knew you
James
needed.
May.
Yeah.
Sorrel gin.
I'm sorrel to meet you.
God. The dead humour's in my department. Anyway, American mustard.
Let's talk about botanicals.
Yes.
American mustard, the one that's coloured a little bit like urine. Hats. Yellow mustard seed, gherkin, juniper, coriander seed, angelica root, dried tomato, licorice root, orange peel, cubeb pepper, rosemary, caraway seed, ginger, and bay. So the interesting ones for us are obviously the mustard seed, gherkin, and the dried tomato.
It's kind of like a burger and a gin. On the nose, it's actually not very pleasant. It's kind of like, smells like a wet blanket.
Oh, that's not a good
No, I know.
descriptor.
I know. That's just what I'm getting. I have to say, it kind of tastes the way it smells.
Did you, maybe you shouldn't have said that until after I had it, but you're right, I actually don't.
It's not
I
pleasant.
don't like it.
It's not pleasant.
But would
Sorry,
we like,
James.
ooh, but would we like it if we hadn't had all of those? Have we done it in the wrong order? Have we? And we haven't had a tonic yet. Tonic might change the whole.
We might. It might.
Kit and caboodle. I'm gonna try a bit more just in case, you know.
Okay.
Because I don't need more alcohol, but I'm doing it for science.
Fill your boots.
Oh.
Mm.
Awkward.
All right. I'm going in. We'll try it as a GNT.
Is that what Richard Burton said in the second time he got married to Elizabeth Taylor? Actually, I think what he said was...
I'm sorry.
Oh, I like that better as a GNT.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But I can't smell, so...
I just don't like it. I mean, it's not sheep milk gin bad. Refer back to our earlier episodes for the review of that one. And in hindsight, I was gentle on them.
Well, we've never had it again, though, to be fair. We've never gone back to that bottle.
Yeah. But...
We don't want to. No, it's... As a GMT, it is nowhere near as bad as drinking it.
Yeah, it's not pleasant. And to my palate, it's not pleasant.
Was that one you're going to say? Well, because you know what? We have some friends.
Yeah.
Taste is a very personal thing. And we don't always agree. But
We don't.
We can always agree to disagree, and we can.
We can.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we've got some friends that would like this.
Hopefully, because I'm not drinking it.
Oh my God, we're so drunk. Are we drunk?
We are. I do wonder if it was a mistake to try it immediately after the London Drizzle, because that's quite... So, of the four, least favourite. For me, love the London Drizzle. Asian Parsnip, I actually think the Navy Strength as GNT actually wins, because you get all the flavour, because the tonic tend to wipe that one out a wee bit.
Which one was it that you said do a gin sour?
I think the London Drizzle is a gin sour.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it that way? Okay.
Yeah, because I think, well, with a gin sour, you've got the citrus in there that will, the citrus will balance the sweetness of the London Drizzle. I think that'd be fantastic as a gin sour. Maybe this one is martini or a Negroni.
Because I said martini for this one, but when we had it as a GNT, it was very nice.
Yeah, it was very good as GNT. Yeah. All right. Ginners are winners. Cheers. Hot tour. Oh, we're not going to finish this video, are we?